Indigenous versus Diabolical. This man, I do like the mog a lot though. I kind of do miss the glasses. I do miss the shades. I thought those look really cool with the rest of the set. But it's going to be dropping down a big old observer, immediate in cap with a pet. That's going to be a trinket on Indigenous Diabolical, trying to make sure he can maybe delay some of the damage. But the observers, you can see, not really responding to Indigenous attacks. A lot of his damage, like lightning bolts and stuff, and maybe like Hex, Flame Shock, that will count as a spell. But like Storm Strikes and a good portion of the enhancement ability specifically, even though they can be technically sort of silenced, don't count as a spell for him to respond to a big, oh my god, the bonds of fell portals open it up. They just may have to pop himself a wall. Maybe he healed. That's a lot of damage taken. Just having to be stuck in the CC'd, taking this damage, can't even respond. The damage does not break, and that's gonna be a big old meatball just on top of his head. That man got just done dirty. What is happening? I don't understand why stuck in the CC just doesn't break the damage. The man has just taken literally chaos incarnate out of a portal straight into his mouth, man, like some fast food delivery, dude, just door dashing it into his man's face. And it's just, I can't do anything. He can't respond. He just had to stand on the wall. He just has to look at a wall, look at the corner. Big explosive onto Diabolical, does go in for forcing out a big bubble out of Diabolicals either way. Flexing charges in, but a Succubus trying to see if he can pull him right back in. Flexing closing the gap with another flank strike, but a Mortal Coil runs him in the other direction. Chaos Bolts with a wall available. That's going to be a Turtle Shell, and it's going to try to see if he can slow down Diabolical with maybe a trap, throwing down the kill shots, couple of nades, trying to see if he can close that gap and maybe round out the duel. But big fire damage coming out for Diabolical, man. The massive incinerates, instant casting Succubus CC, or trying to see if he can get a CC onto flexing, does establish it. And Diabolicals though is nowhere near to be able to do some damage to flexing. Instead, just burning down that pet, trying to see if he can recover some health from that thing while keeping the Succubus next to Flex. Succubus can be CC'd by Flex right now. Steel Trap, Freezing Trap, Tar Trap, it's just gonna help him disconnect away from that thing, and it's gonna make it harder for Diabolicals to really have a go. Does get hit with an interrupt. Death Sharkum is gonna do quite a bit of damage. Got himself a shield, but you're gonna be able to break through a shield fairly quickly. Death Sharkum does make the enemy quite vulnerable. Silence on the Dia does himself the emergency self-heal with his Spore Cloak. Not a lot of health available. Trying to go for Soulfire off that second BCC stun right after Chaos about to follow, but a stun by the pet is gonna get flexing. A little bit of advantage over Dia. Kill shot as he tries to see if he can forward out of the way. Will not be able to escape, and see we're charging out up next as a Night Elf. I don't like that set. Look at that thing. Arcanosphere. The man is just aiming at Arcanosphere. He's taking Arcanosphere for a walk. What is happening? A barrage of flexing will be able to end him almost. Oh my god, it looked like you were gonna try to laugh at him and try to see if he could walk away, but I think he was just laughing because it's like, dude, mages, I'm just dead. Arcane, man, what do you do about it? Bubble immediately for Kevin. He just saw what Seaverk did to this hunter. It is not gonna stick around to find out what's gonna happen to him. Seaverk is going to be able to blink back into Alter Time, try to see if he can reposition. Got himself lots of damage towards Kevin. The man does not have a bubble. What is this damage? Just burning right through Kevin, just absolutely disintegrating this guy. Ring of Fire. He can't even walk away from a pillar or walk back to a pillar without taking all this fire damage to the face. Missiles back to back, just drilling right through him. Arcanosphere is going to be deadly. You better be able to dodge it. You better be quick to dodge it. Doesn't dodge it. That is a lot of damage. Just go for the Lay on Hands. Does not have a forbearance anymore though. Seaverk is down on cooldowns for a good second here. Does have Poly. Playing the polymorph that lets it heal the enemy. Not playing the Master Shepherd PvP talent. Just playing another build entirely. Full touch of the Magi. Quite a bit of damage. Seaverk got himself a good setup. Kevin may be in a lot of trouble unless he got himself Spell Ward, and he may need it right here. But it's over. Oh, the touch of the Magi, he just let the damage do work. I think that might have been also a Battle Master Trinket that went extinguished at the very end of it. Oh, all to time, but a little bit of lag for Seaverk. Looks like Shilpas is not going to give him a chance. Oh, wait, or maybe he does give him a moment. Hold on a second. Does he give him a chance? I think he's trying to maybe give him, or not. He's trying to hit him with Obliterates, but I think Seaverk may be indisposed. I don't think he can actually play much, unless he might just have to go for an Ice Block. Something definitely happening on his end. Not much the man can do. Trying to go for a Poly into Ring of Frost. Shilpas with the breath right after. Arcanic Surge is going to be up. Silence Auto Chills, or by Chills, onto Seaverk, trying to see if he escaped the Death Knight. There goes the Ice Block. I don't know if the man is having a lot of issues on his... You're moving during Ice Block. That's another thing that kind of bugged out, didn't they? Moving while Ice Block is active, moving while being frozen. So basically, it doesn't really freeze your movements at all whatsoever. That's crazy. Touch of the Magi is up. Arcane Sphere is getting loaded up. Chilpus could maybe dodge it. Does he get to dodge it? Doesn't get to dodge it. That's actually quite a bit of damage into the Touch of the Magi. It does end up stacking up together. Chills is burning on the side with a Ring of Fire. And Seawork trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Knockback does not work. Breath and Chilpus does stop and plays them with the Ring of Frost, giving him a bit of a breather. And Chills is limited what he can really do. Still burning. Got himself the Spore Cloak into a Death Pack. Got himself a little bit of health to work with. Full freeze onto Seawork maybe. Got himself the ult time, so he should be okay. Has himself a blink, could always reposition. As long as he's in a good spot. Touch of the Magi is up. Chilpus better be very, very careful. He knows that Seawork is going to go reposition back to his original spot. Got himself plenty of damage, trying not to get interrupted. It's going to be full burst out of Chills with a silence. Seawork got himself a lot of healing off this one. I think that was a prismatic. Mad damage. Chilpus doesn't have anything left. Stun. But I think at this point a barrage would just end them. Ring of Fire, just try to see if he can get interrupted. Interrupted on fire, can cast arcane abilities as much as he wants to. Barrage 1, Sphere maybe the end of you. Do you get to juke it out? Do you get to dodge it? I think, oh, just run him right over like a freight train. There's not much you can do, and Demonic is going to be up next. I think if Seawork is lagging right now, he may have met his match. I think a rogue can take advantage of the lag and be able to get quite a bit of damage towards the mage, unless he somehow is back in action. And he's good to go. Demonic, try to see if he can waddle through. He's slowed down, literally on fire, while frozen at the same time, with arcane orbs bowling him. And he's the only pin in the bowling alley right now. Goes in for yet another vanish. A full knockback to one side of the pillar while he posts all the way to the another zip code. The man is just unbeatable right now. Arcane Sphere, but you're going to stand inside of a smoke bomb. Barrage right after. It's going to be a shadow step by the rogue. Has himself a Cloak of Shadows. Seawork does not have Ice Block. I think he may need an Ice Block for this one. All the time, blinking away from the images of the secret techniques. So he's actually able to avoid a lot of the damage. Barrages, and Demonic does go in for a Cloak of Shadows. No Vanish available. No Shadow Meld available. Does he have anything up? For a good while, 40 seconds, he just can't really do much. Stuns don't stop this mage at all. Arcane Surge is available. All you can do is feint and hope to pray. Right now, the man might need to respect your priest and just try to see if maybe we'll give him a little bit of that viability. Arcane Sphere, but you see exactly where he's at. Knockback as a blind comes through. Does not stop him. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This man, oh my god, dude, I will never. Diabolical's also did really good, by the way. Not to take away any credit from him, he did really, really well. I mean, my goodness, beat balls to the face, but I will never get tired of my boy Seawork running out in the arena. And just Arcane Sphere while moving is the funniest thing ever, because I'm so used to that ability. Just like it plants you, you can't go anywhere. Maybe you can shimmer while it's up, but like usually just plant it, no, there's nothing you can do. But the man is straight up just bowling in this alley right now. It is so funny to me. I don't know why I find this stuff funny, but I love the fact that Seawork tries new stuff. I feel like you always expect, so you can almost always expect something new out of this man. He's a wild card, dude. My god. Let's get us another going, boys.